Hi, this is Janice here along with my husband,
John.
and we're just going to take you for a stroll so you can see our yard that we have decorated for Halloween. You see our little skeletons and stuff. I've been wanting that swing with all the little monsters hanging on it for a long time, and this year I must have said the right words because Daddy-O provided. So there is a lot of skeletons and goblins up in the trees. And here's a tree that our daughter found last year on sale, and we like him. He's cute as can be. And we decorate the fence posts. We got spiders and lights and babies. And there's our witch, and we'll get a closer look at her in a minute. And then here's our running skeletons. And they're pushing the character from Nightmare Before Christmas. I think he's a doctor. He's a weird doctor, but yeah. Up there in the trees is a little ghost family that I like, that my husband put up for me. It's pretty high off the ground, so I was hoping he wouldn't fall. But this is the front yard. We're going to get some close-ups. Jack and Sally just got out today with new clothes on. They're in the background. And right over here is our pumpkin, a few of our pumpkin collections that we just put up here on an old ladder with a board going across. And those are skulls that we've had for a while. So sorry about the traffic, but we live on a busy road and it's very loud. So I'll show you a little bit over here about the Nightmare Before Christmas. And that's the Christmas tree with the toys and a little Barbie doll over there. And there's the mayor's head. Last year he had a body and everything, but it faded out so bad. And I just didn't have the time to make it. So I said, hey, let's put it on one of the toys. So here is a new monster that we made. And I believe we have a video on putting him together. And so hopefully we can download that soon. I'm just now learning about YouTube, and so it's kind of hard for us to post at this second. But anyhow, that's one of our monsters that my husband helped me make. And then here's the witch, and she's a cutie. And here is the doctor. And my husband made that wheelchair from an old antique chair. Do you see that? And then he took the wheels off of the grandkids' tricycles from when they were little and used to ride them. And then they came over one day and they said, hey, what happened to the bikes? And we said, it's on the doctor's wheelchair. But that's okay, because we had other bikes for them to ride. So this little corpse is taking a nap. So here we go. Here's our little skeleton guy. He's a cutie. And this is the witch that I've been wanting to make for a while. And so we got her together. And we just used tomato cages, our wiring, and we made a form. And then we just put a whole bunch of cedar tree limbs, and it came from that tree right there that used to be real tiny when I was a little girl. So she's made from a wig head, and then she just has a form what the stores use for hanging on t-shirts on the wall, and that's all that is. So I like her a lot. So I think we got a pretty good close up of these guys, but we'll go by one more time. They all look like they're having fun. I like it when the wind's blowing really hard and it blows them good. Here's our little devil. He's also from the Nightmare Before Christmas. And these guys are going to pay their respects at the cemetery. The old friend passed away. And here are some of our goblins that my husband hung up. And then over there, we have a ghost in the trees. And this fellow is also from the Nightmare Before Christmas. I love him to pieces, but I don't remember his name ever. I think it starts with a B. but he's one of my favorite characters. He's so funny. Another tombstone and a little pumpkin man. And then here is our playhouse, which the kids love to come and see the haunted house at Halloween, but they don't like it too spooky. Sometimes they get scared, the little ones. Here's a funny witch and her ghost friend. And then we have other decorations. And of course, Superman is here to save the children. He's staying up there to make sure nothing bad happens to him. So let's go inside and see what's happening in the playhouse.
I will wait for you outside.
Okay, let's ring the doorbell. We had it on automotive, but it wouldn't shut up, so I had to cut it off. I said they're gonna have to push a button. But anyhow, this is the inside the playhouse, and it has a kitchen. There's a witch and ghost waving to everybody outside. And happy Halloween. There's the little family. And of course, what playhouse doesn't have a firehouse? A fire. What do you call that? A chimney. There you go. Some more decorations. And then it leads to outside. And the kids like to go back and forth. So I'm going to back on out of here. Oh, this guy lights up his eyes, but we forgot to turn them on. But we'll have him on for Halloween for sure. He's a new skeleton. He's solar. He runs off of solar energy. And he works pretty darn good. That's the back we have lined up. Oh, and I love this right here. My oldest boy gave me this owl. He's cute. And all of my children gave us these old people several years ago. Their bodies had decayed. And so my husband made a form for them out of PVC pipe. And so they come out every Halloween. Love them to pieces. So she's creepy. Anyhow, here's Jack and Sally. And they both got new looks this year. We made him several years ago, but he got a new outfit. Finished it up today. And he's getting married to Sally. Look at that's his cummerbund. And look at Sally. She's got new hairdo, new makeup, a new dress.
New eyelashes.
Yes. Those eyelashes are the ends from zip ties. That's how you make eyelashes on monsters. It's too funny. And her eyes are Easter eggs turned sideways. Exactly. And then she has her bouquet. They're holding hands. They're going to get married. I love it. And here is our haunted Barbie house that my daughter decorated several years ago. And so, hey, there's Jack again. And then that's something we just threw together with a bunch of decorations we have. This guy right here, we also have a video on him if you're interested. We'll post it. And he's made from PVC pipe and burlap. And his head and the other monster's head were made several years ago. And they're made from paper mache. And then about 3 or 4 coats of marine varnish over them. It took a couple of months to do them. Let me show you the front porch. Here's a cemetery blow up that I got from my sister. And then we'll go walk right in and see what we have here. Here's an old baseball player that hands out popcorn. He's not a player, but he sends out the food, the popcorn. This is an old lathe that I guess they displayed pantyhose on. I'm not quite sure. I just filled it up with all kinds of pieces that I had around. And here is Mr. Skeleton. And he loves Barbara over here. But Barbara plays hard to get. And here's some more of our decoration. Keep the little girl right there. I'll pause you for a minute. I just wanted to show you the rest of our monsters and witches that we've had for several years. They used to talk, but they're tired now, so they don't talk too much. And some of them are new, some are old. And so we just hang them up there for decoration. And that's just about it. This is our fence to keep the children away from things that might be dangerous to them. It's inside the playhouse and the backside. Well, thank you for coming and looking at the Halloween with us, and we hope to see you Halloween night. We will be here. So have a happy haunted Halloween.